I found NAMI originally when I was living in Florida. My husband was hospitalized because of his mental health condition, and I was feeling a little hopeless. And I started on the internet just looking under mental illness, and I stumbled across the national NAMI website, and I started looking at the resources and just found them to be a plethora of information. And then when we moved back to Buffalo and I recognized that NAMI had a local chapter, I just wanted to be more involved and take advantage of a lot of their resources. When my husband had his first bout with psychosis and was hospitalized, I had zero knowledge about mental health or mental illness. As I look back on our journey, even though he was diagnosed in 2010, I really feel like he had symptoms maybe as early as 2006. But because I didn't know a lot about mental illness or my family, we dismissed his symptoms. I think we downplayed them, or we just didn't understand them. I felt very naive, didn't know what was going on, didn't know how to navigate through the mental health system. And I think that's really where NAMI helped me as that ray of light as the years went on, because I believe truly that knowledge is power. And the more I learned about mental illness, the more I learned about what I could be doing as a caregiver and some strategies on how I could be more successful. Recognizing self-care is an important part of being a caregiver. If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't be the best for that person. And NAMI really helped me to understand that. I always tell everyone I was in a hopeless situation, and to me, NAMI was that beacon of hope, and they remain that for me today, even as a board member. I've been a member of NAMI for several years, and I am humbled to be part of the board of NAMI. I'm surrounded by just very intelligent, compassionate, caring individuals, and it starts not only with the board, but with our executive director and the tons of volunteers that really are the driving engine of NAMI. So for me, being a representative on the board is just an opportunity to amplify and to communicate to the community all the great things that NAMI does, and to show all that our volunteers and the other board members and our, those involved in NAMI, what we're really doing to get the message out around care and advocacy and knowledge, especially in this really challenging mental health landscape. So for me, it's really a humbling experience, and every single month when we meet or anytime I have a chance to interact with a volunteer, it just reinforces why NAMI is so important to our community, and how we really need to be focused on getting our message out there and helping others who are on these journeys. I actually even have a tattoo with the word hope on it, because I think that's such a powerful word, and that's what these tools and resources and things that NAMI brings to caregivers and family members and just the concerned community members, is the sense that there is hope. And when you're in the throes of some of those things I've described, it can feel hopeless. And that's that beacon, I think, that the resources of NAMI have helped me with, is to know that this too shall pass, and there's things I can do. And that's very empowering, because I think hopelessness also makes you feel like you have no power to make differences or changes. And I think I've learned through NAMI and through those resources that I do have avenues, I do have ways and support to do things that can make the situation better, or at least more tolerable at this juncture. And in focusing on just my own self-care, that puts me in a position to help my husband in ways I wouldn't have been able to do if I'm totally depleted myself. I would tell everyone, if you find yourself where you think maybe you need some extra help, or you want to talk to someone, or you're just not feeling the way you felt before, reach out. And if you don't know where to go, come to NAMI, and we'll be able to help you through that process and get you aligned where you need to go. But I would say, don't suffer alone. Don't say, you know what, I'm just going to put this off. There's no time like the present, and I firmly believe that had my husband gotten help earlier and we had intervened earlier, his outcomes could have been significantly better. And our first kind of interface with mental health would not have been an in-hospital stay. You know, he would have gotten tools and resources and probably medication to help him. So I would encourage everyone to learn from our mistake, and at that first sign, reach out, get help. You know, we're all here to assist and help someone navigate through, but don't wait till it becomes crisis stage.